Hello and welcome. In this video I would like to explain how to replace in the AK UCU600 CCU the original small fan, which you can see here the number, and it's not existing anymore, the part is obsolete now, by the new heat plate unit, which is a big metal plate. Let me show it to you like this. So the fan will be replaced by this plate. Let's start. First of all, we need to remove, this is the CCU, we need to remove the top cover. To advance in this video, I removed already 10 of the screws, so only one remaining, just to show you. This is a small M3 screw, we take it out. So you take also the 10 other ones, and then you can remove the top plate. Okay, that is step 1. Step 2, here is a small fan. As you can see, we can reach one screw, but the second screw we can not reach. Therefore, this PCB needs to go out. To remove this PCB, the easiest way is to remove this little back plate. So, I already, to advance, took out a lot of screws, otherwise the movie would take forever, but you have to take out this M3 screws. So I will take out the last one for the show. These are long M3 screws. So, and they look like this. So you take them all out. Oh, I made a mistake, sorry. Those can stay. Those two can stay, they are part of the chassis, but all the others you take out. Okay, then there are two self-tapping screws. They are different, you take them out. They look, by the way, like this. So short M3 self-tapping screws. Take them out, and then you remove all the BNC connector locking screws. So I took out most of them to advance in the video. So I take out one for the to show you. Here is another one. All the others are already out. They look like this. So they are like M2 little screws. Then we can take off this back plate. It comes off quite easy. One important thing, here are the 12G connectors out. So 1 and 2, they are different. And there is a spacer plate on it. Do not lose it, just take it off like this and put it aside. Later on we need to put it back. Okay, so now this PCB is, let's say, free, so we can now remove the 3 last mounting screws of that PCB, and then we can move the PCB a little bit that we can reach this screw. By the way, do not pull too far with any strength on this connector. So this cable originally should be under there. It was like this. So you see I cannot reach now. There are several options. Oh, you lift the connector like this. Do not pull on the cables. That's okay. Now I have enough space to reach the screw. Just stay the other side, my friend. So also watch out not to damage this cable, but now we can reach the 2 screws that hold the fan. Because there is some sticky conductive rubber on the fan might be hard to remove. So in that case, you just twist left right gently until it comes off. In my case it goes quite easy, but I know it's not always that simple. Then I disconnect the old fan. Now we have this remaining rubber conductive plate, so remove it. Might be hard to remove it. Sometimes it goes easy, sometimes it's difficult, but today it's working with me. We don't need this anymore. If there are some remainings, of course you can clean the chip a bit by dropping a little bit of alcohol in it and then wipe with a bit of paper all remainings off. Yeah, that looks quite good. Still drying. Okay, now we take the new cooling plate. This one has already the conductive putty installed, so we just gently put the new cooling plate that it matches with the holes from the old fan, and we can reuse the two screws that did hold the fan to put the new plate. That's done. So now we can mount back everything. As I disconnected this cable, so again, be very carefully with these coaxial cables. Just to put it back, just put it over the connector. I will zoom a little bit. Over the connector, and then when it's over the connector, you just push it in and you will feel a little click. So that's correctly install it again. Let's zoom out a bit. Now I can fix the PCB again. So I first put in the screws loosely and then I start to lock them. So check if everything is connected, power supply, the two coaxial cables, if they are good in place. You can always push again. Okay, this is good. And now we put back the back plate. So most important is you do not forget this spacer. Hopla. Then you put back this back plate. And now we go for some screws. So you just have to put back all the screws you removed. I will not do this in the video because then the video becomes very long with no interesting information, except one thing: do not forget here and there, it are the self-tapping M3 screws. Voila, 1 and 2. Okay, all the rest please do. We go on with the video, because now we need, last step is we need to instruct the CCU that there is no more fan inside. So complete the assembly, I go to the next step. Next step, the CCU is assembled and I connect a monitor to the picture monitor output. which is output number 8 at the back. So this picture will appear in my picture-in-picture, which I will now put on. So, okay, the CCU must not be connected to the camera, doesn't matter. I just power it on now. Will make a little bit of noise, and you will see we will get some alarm from the fan, because the fan is not present anymore. So we got 2 alarms now: CCU, fan no good, and cable open. Of course, there is nothing connected to the CCU, that alarm will remain. But I want to show you how to change the status from the CCU from fan to fan plate, or cooling plate, sorry. Okay, there is the lock button. We unlock by pushing. Also the character button we push, so no more character left. Now we push menu, then push 12 times on this select button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 12. You see an extra line appeared, factory. You go to factory, then select fan alarm, and it was on 0. You put it on number 1. Okay, as you can see, the fan alarm is immediately gone now, so that's fine. So we can leave the menu, and now we just reboot to check if the fan alarm is gone. And yes, the fan alarm is gone. Some versions of the CCU have another design. They are produced in the second round, so maybe 2021, and there you still will have a fan alarm, and then you have to select in this menu fan 2. But for most customers this is not applicable. Difficult word. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.